This broadcaster brings you a special message from the head of the channel.
Good morning to all of the citizens of Savyland. It is I, your Supreme Ultra Ruler, with some updates for the channel. Firstly, I would like to thank all of you for your continued support of the channel. Over the last couple of years, we have grown and we will continue to grow. Secondly, for those of you who do not know, I also have a Twitch channel, a very, very successful Twitch channel.
But sir, you only have 51 followers.
Let these idiots in here. Anyways, soon, very, very soon, we'll be streaming once again to return to our former...
But sir, you mean successful like your football career?
Get him out of here.
This has been a special message from the head of the channel. We now return you to your regular broadcast.
Alright, let's do this. Straight up. No intro.
After being soundly defeated by Alaska Tech last week, Honolulu State will take on California, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, this game was a good old-fashioned fanny whooping from go. Devin Brown, the quarterback for California, started out very hot, hitting on his first two passes for big chunks of yardage. Bubba Van Claiborne with a big hit there. That would lead to 2nd and inches inside Honolulu State territory. And look at this run, just breaking tackles right down the middle. That would lead to the out route for a touchdown, and very quickly California takes a 7-0 lead. Here come the wave offense. On jet motion, Keontae Tyson takes it up the middle for a huge gain on first down. They would get the first down, and then Scooby Moore would take it up the middle for a solid gain on their next preceding first down. But he is stopped short on 3rd and inches. They would go for it, and I haven't seen this in a while. Keontae Tyson is stopped short, and California would take over. Devin Brown looking for his target down the field. He's got a man, but just misses him. That could have been a quick 14-0 lead, but no problem. They would do it the hard way. This is Kendrick Raphael for California. He's going to break a couple of tackles, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a 14-0 lead for California. Back come the wave. Looking down the middle, Scooter Page with a fearless catch. He's been a very consistent piece of this offense since the early part of this season. Kyle Terry would take a terrible sack on 2nd down, and that would kill the drive. So back come California, and Raphael again. He's going to go up the middle, take it very close to midfield, and they're going to give the ball to him again. Gets more yardage, and they are in Honolulu State territory yet again very quickly. And now they're inside the red zone for the 3rd time in the first quarter alone. Clean pocket for Devin Brown, finds his tight end for a first down, and that will bring us to the 2nd quarter, where California would continue the onslaught. This is L.J. Johnson Jr. up the middle for a touchdown, and the lead is 21. The wave struggling to find anything. Keontae Tyson stopped for a loss, and then Scooby Moore would fumble the football, very lucky to fall back on it. So it's 3rd and 11. That should have been an interception, and the wave turned the ball over. California now. Kendrick Raphael. You'll see this quite a lot in this game. The outside zone continues to be effective against the Honolulu State defense. And so now on first down in the 29-yard line. Look at this. Where is the tackling? Kendrick Raphael yet again making it look easy, and California on the outside zone gives him a King Henry stiff arm, and he's going to take it for yet another touchdown. And the Wave are down 4 scores with 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Scooby Moore trying his best to get anything going for this offense, but he just can't. So it's 2nd and 5. On the screen, they finally get something. Scooby Moore takes a big gain very close to midfield, and so on 3rd and 8, ooh, you just want to hit on that. That would be important, because on 4th and 8, Kyle Terry won't even be able to get the ball off, and that's a turnover, and the Wave are in trouble. So now it's 1st and 10, under a minute to go. Devin Brown He's gonna hit his man over the middle, and they're gonna get very close to a first down. So now it's 2nd and 10 with 40 seconds left. Check out this play from the defense. Big hit from Terrell, and this is big Bubba Van Claiborne. Gets past the quarterback, and he's going to take it all the way for a touchdown, the first defensive touchdown of the season for the Wave. So now, with under 30 seconds to go in the half, California is not done. They are not done making plays. 2nd and inches with 20 seconds left. Right down the middle on the seam route to Trond Grizel, but they would stop there, and we head to the 3rd quarter. California ball with 4 minutes left on the RPO route. First down. Devin Brown scouting out the defense. He's got his man, and this is the tight end. Look at the tight end put the move on. That is not good look for the secondary for a tight end to gain that sort of yak ability. So now Devin Brown. Outside zone to Kendrick Raphael, yet another touchdown. 35-7, California running away with it. Deontay Tyson finally gets something going. Now it's first down for the Wave. This is Williamson. We haven't really called his name a whole lot this season, but he gets the first down there with a little bit of change to go. And then it's Foreman. We also have not called his name very much this season. He gets a first down on the slant. And this is McLawler. If we haven't called the first two names, we definitely haven't mentioned his name. He gets a very close to the first down, and then Kyle Terry takes a yet another terrible sack on 2nd down. So now it's 3rd and 17. They're going to try the screen to Scooby Moore, and even that's not working. So the Wave would have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up and it's good, and the lead is 25. Now California trying to get a first down on the QB sneak. They cannot, so they would punt, and that would bring us to the 4th quarter, where the Wave, they keep fighting. Foreman gets the first down on 4th and 2. Then it's 2nd and 10. Kyle Terry finds Williamson for the first down. 3rd and 7. He finds Peaks very close to a first down. So now it's 4th and 2. McLawler on the flat route gets the first down, and a little bit afterwards that would lead to 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes left to go. Scooby Moore gets about 5, and now very close to being an interception. Bad decision, but it's 4th and 5. Just get your man Scooby Moore out of the backfield for a first down. Now Kyle Terry looking, buying time, telling his man to try anything he can do. Foreman finally gets it to about the 10-yard line, and then Deontay Tyson will finish it off from there for a touchdown. It's 35-17 California. But Kendrick Raphael is not done making plays. They would settle for a field goal. We bring the score to 38-17. The Wave playing for pride at this point, put in their backups. This is the backup quarterback, David DePaul. He's going to go deep for Williamson. It's intercepted, but he's not done there. He's going to make a cut, and nobody is fast enough to catch him. He's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. That would bring the score to 45-17. That would be your final. Coach K.O. Drayden, very disappointed in the effort put forth by his team. Truthfully, I think the Wave were just outmatched by a superior team composition. 45-17 is your final. The Wave dropped to 2-3. California is 2-2 on the season, bringing them to 500. The Wave were 2 of 12 on 3rd down. You're not going to win very many football games putting up those sorts of numbers. The Wave will go back to the drawing board. Hopefully next week they will be able to reach 500.